our healthcare, our human rights, our democracy. And what's clear is that this is the most American thing we can be doing in this moment.
When that big ugly HR 1 bill dropped, boo. I carried real fear. Fear that without Measure A, our hospital doors will close, nurses like me will be laid off, and if that happens, people in this community will die.
The big, beautiful bill will include $1 trillion in cuts to Medicaid. Those cuts will mean more than 450,000 residents in Santa Clara County will lose health care coverage.
Hi, I'm Christina De La Fuente. I'm a cardiac registered nurse. When the big, beautiful bill passed, I quit my job at the bedside to work full-time as a community organizer. I'm working on several acts of resistance. I started SCC Mobile Clinic as my most important act of resistance. We will focus on the newly uninsured patients who are losing their Medi-Cal coverage as a result of the big, beautiful bill. We will be providing primary care and routine specialty care. We will need to provide free services to help save as many lives as we can. There's no way that I could allow Silicon Valley to suddenly decline into a third world country. That's not who we are.
Hi, my name is Mario Chiodo, and I've been an artist all of my life, as far back as I can remember. And it has been my life passion and goal and dream to create art that could have an everlasting positive impression on people by creating artwork that connects us to history. Abraham Lincoln was an important figure to me because he was one of the original guys when I was like 5 or 6 years old and would learn about his history. And again, an absolute difficult life, and he made change. And I always come back to the people on here and ask yourself, if they didn't do the things they did, what would have happened? And all you have to do is think about what he did for slavery. There are these periods of mulling things over, and actually you go into kind of a dark place and go, how do I make a difference? And I became extremely inspired thinking about the historical monuments that I had been working on, depicting people in history. And then it hit me. I need to create something that does not necessarily reflect an individual or people in history, but reflects the common denominator. And that's why I wanted to create the peace monuments. We're starting the one in San Jose. We're in negotiations with other cities. It's not about being white, black, Asian, Catholic, Buddhist. It's about being human beings. That's what it's about. And that's whatever is left of my life, that is what I will be working on.
In this moment, I want us to reflect on our power, because together we have collective power. The power to shape our future, the power to make change happen, the power to stand up and fight against injustice and fight the good fight, because future generations will judge our leadership by the power of our actions. We need to make decisions that they can be proud of.
Show up to a community organizing meeting, show up to a board of supervisors meeting, because when you do that, you meet the community response, you meet everyone that's involved, and then you learn very quickly. People can do letter writing, phone banking, there's so many different forms of activism to show solidarity. But yeah, everyone being involved, everyone having civic engagement is extremely important because it's the only way that we can protect our democracy from the fascist regime.
What can people do to make a difference for other people's lives? I think a multitude of things. I think one of the things is say something nice to someone, especially when they're not expecting it. Create things that make people happy, that recognize change makers, that create symbols of peace, create music that is positive, create stories that are positive. All of these things, we have the power to do them. The only person that's going to stop you is you. Don't let anyone stop you.